Good morning, and welcome to Ask BBB.
I'm Linda Smith.
And I'm Jim Swan. Linda is the CEO of the Better Business Bureau serving Western Ontario.
This morning, we will meet 3 of the 6 finalists in the Better Business Bureau's Business Integrity Awards.
The big day is Wednesday, November 7th, 2018, and it all starts at 7 a.m. at the Doubletree by Hilton.
The Business Integrity Award recognizes businesses that meet high ethical standards of behavior towards customers, suppliers, shareholders, employees, and the community in which they do business. The awards are made up of 2 categories. Category 1, 1 to 10 employees, and Category 2, 11 or more employees.
And this morning, we're going to meet people from the finalists in Category 2. We'll talk about what led to their success in the Business Integrity Awards and how maintaining the standards required for this recognition has contributed to the overall success of their company.
The 3 finalists in Category 2, 11 or more employees, are Homestead Senior Care, Campbell Brothers Movers, and AM Roofing Solutions, Inc., a division of AM Group of Companies.
And our first finalist to join us this morning is Steve Boyle, who is Regional Sales Manager for AM Roofing Solutions. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Well, we're just fine, and we're glad that we were able to catch up with you here this morning.
Excellent. I appreciate that. Thank you.
So, Steve, welcome and congratulations. First, let's just get a sketch of your company. AM Roofing Solutions, Inc. is one of the larger roofing companies in our region. Tell us about your growth.
So we started and established back in 1956 in a little town called Fergus, Ontario, just a wee bit north of Guelph. And in the past 62 years, we've now managed to open up 5 locations across southwestern Ontario. So the Fergus branch moved into Guelph as a head office, and then we also moved into Collingwood, Owen Sound, up in the Muskokas in a little town called Ravenhurst, and in 2012 came into London community. So the growth has been steady, and it all started from a great-grandfather, Harold Pierce, back in the day, who handed the business off to a grandson named Roger Havlin, who is today's current CEO. And there's the 5 owners now of each different location have all basically grown into ownership from within the company, and a majority of all of them started right on the roofs with Roger and the grandfather.
So it started as a family company that would have its family integrity. Steve, how is that culture of integrity maintained as the company has grown and added so many employees, do you think?
Well, the neat thing is that every single employee is brought into a family environment, and I know it's very, a lot of companies will talk about that they work for a family-run company, and this truly is a company of this size, and it still does feel like a very family-run business. Now, on the integrity side of things, I'll give you a quick example. A lot of the training that we continuously do in-house, we deliver an experience to our customers through high knowledge levels and high production levels, and you know, they have high expectations of what is supposed to be done, and you can't rely on brand new rookies to be doing this all the time. So not only do we train our administration staff and our management staff and our sales staff, but we get right down to the production level where we're bringing in people on a monthly basis, bi-weekly basis, and sometimes twice a week in order to sharpen their skills and just improve the overall experience to our customers. And that's something that started back in the day with Mr. Harold Pierce there, and the whole idea of building his business around, I never want to cut corners, and our customers should expect that would never happen. And so in order to do that, you have to train the best to get the best, to receive the best, to give the best.
So you actually have classrooms where you do some of this training.
Absolutely. And then a lot of the times we've grown so big now that we're beyond our own in-house classrooms, where we're renting out the Hilton and the Best Westerns and the conference rooms, et cetera, and bringing in multiple staff for multiple days, and even bringing some industry experts up from the United States. So we really heavily focus on our training, and this is an all-year-round adventure, too. It's not just a once-in-a-blue-moon thing.
Steve, once nominated for a Business Integrity Award, companies are required to submit a very detailed documentation of their company's record of integrity and trust. What has that?
That's an understatement, eh?
It is. It's a very comprehensive submission. What has that experience of completing that been like for you and the employees at AM Roofing Solutions?
So oddly enough, the first thing that pops into my mind is it's kind of like reminiscing down memory road. When you're looking back to see where we came from and where we are now, and the experiences and the processes that we've done to get where we are, and the customers that we've met along the way, and the challenges that we've dealt with along the way. And it was really a chance for everybody to sit back and just say, remember when, and what did we do? Now, what we didn't expect to happen is that it's opened up our eyes dramatically to where we are very successful, but also on the other end of things, it's opened up our eyes to a few areas of where we could use some improvement. And so it was educational. You're definitely an understatement. It was a very intensive process, but it's what to us, to win an award or to be nominated for an award like this, you expect that level of digging deep and really figuring out who deserves that award. And so we appreciated the process along the way, and then we learned a ton from it. And again, like I said, it's a family sitting around a Thanksgiving table reminiscing about the good old days. It was actually pretty fun.
In the same vein, how important is Better Business Bureau accreditation to your company and to the customers you serve?
Okay, so in our industry, massive. So if you can imagine, home improvement remodeling contractors have been number one on the hit list in the Better Business Bureau for years. There's a lot of shady people in the industry that we work in roofing and basically home exteriors. And so if you look at 10.7 million complaints made in an actual year in North America, and 3.4 million of those complaints are from roofers. So there's no trust in the industry, and everybody kind of looks at, there should be 3 quotes, and it's okay for somebody to do a drive-by mailbox quote, and that's the way things are done. And then I get a problem with I've given them all this money, and they've taken, my money and ran, or I didn't get the project done the way I was supposed to. So it's so incredibly important to us. I'll put it this way. We have a presentation that we do with our sales department every single house that we go to, where we have 3 or 4 slides that are all talking about the BBB and the fact that you're the watchdog of the industry, and you're involved in, just making sure that customers are knowledgeable and they have an ability to have somebody act on their behalf when things go wrong. And when I sit with somebody and I'm like, please tell me you looked at the Better Business Bureau before you got me out here. Oh, you didn't? Why not? You know that there's so many bad people out there that you really need to trust the people you work with. And, an A+ rating is not just an A+ rating. You don't pay a membership fee and just, that's what happens. The Better Business Bureau is so much more. And then that, to have an A+ rating it's the pride of the fact that we don't claim we're perfect. Some things go sides, especially in our industry, but it's how do you deal with things after the fact. And when customers feel like they've gotten that third party, the unbiased help from a group like the Better Business Bureau, they get exactly what they're looking for as resolution. We have the ability to resolve a customer situation, and at the end of the day, that's what matters most.
Well, Steve,
so it's so integral to our business that it's heavily involved in our very day-to-day activity.
We're getting an idea of why you became a finalist in the Integrity Awards. Steve, we'll see you on the 7th of November at the Business Integrity Awards at the Doubletree by Hilton, starting at 7 o'clock. And we want to wish all the best to you and the employees at AM Roofing Solutions. So thanks very much.
I appreciate it.
And thanks very much for being with us this morning. And Linda Smith, that's all the time we have for Ask BBB today. So until next time, I'm Jim Swan.
And I'm Linda Smith.
Remember, Ask BBB.
And start with trust.